Hello everyone, so this is the BISSELL PowerForce Compact Turbo Vacuum. It's the lightweight and compact vacuum that's approximately 7.5 to 8 pounds in weight. It's model 2690, and I'm going to go ahead and unbox this and show you all the different pieces that are contained within the box. Once again, it's the BISSELL PowerForce Compact Turbo model 2690. So here's a look inside the box and how it comes packaged. And according to the outside instruction here, what the carton contains is the vacuum base, the extension wand, the upper handle, turbo brush tool, dusting brush, hose, turbo brush tool holder, a crevice tooler, and a quick start user guide. Okay, so here's a look at the unpackaged contents. Right here, we're going to put this together and give it a test run. Okay, so here's the BISSELL vacuum model number 2690 put together. It took me all of about 2 minutes to put this together. Very, very easy to attach everything to it. And what I put on, the things that were in the box, are basically the attachments, which are right here. They sit on little round knobs like that, and you just put the attachment right on board. There's one on this side, one on this side, and then this one sits up. The turbo brush sits a little higher. You attach this portion to the handle, and all I really had to do was attach the attachments and put in the handle. The first thing I noticed, two things right off the bat. Number one, it has an extraordinarily long cord, probably one of the longest cords I've ever personally had on a vacuum. It's approximately 23 feet, give or take. So you've got a lot of length on the cord. The second thing I noticed is it's not that lightweight. It's said that it's approximately 7.5 to 8 pounds, but I really didn't think it was that lightweight. I've lifted it. I can lift it, but I don't think it's in the lightweight category. I think it's average, but some people might find it lighter compared to what they currently have. This is the dustbin right here. Of course, it's bagless, and then the release. It's got a fairly good capacity. I would say it's equal to what I had prior. But I figured I'd show it to you guys now before it's dirty and well used, because I've seen some reviews on the vacuums, and of course those people have had them a long time and they can talk about it more authoritatively, but the vacuums are always dirty, so I wanted to present it to you clean and out of the box, and then of course I'll do an updated review when I've owned it, but I wanted you to see it right out of the box and get an idea of what it looks like, and I'm also going to run it through a test cycle on a really dirty rug. So I have a nice dirty rug here that I'm going to test this machine on. You can't see the particles, but it's pretty bad. This is a rug down in our storage area. I knew I was getting a vacuum, so I let it accumulate lots of dirt for about a week now, and we just haven't come down here. So I'm going to test it on this little area rug. Like I said, you might not be able to see it. Let me see if I can go closer, but it's got quite a lot of dirt and accumulation, like dog hair and human hair, and I don't really know what else, but we're going to hope that this little new vacuum can pick all of this up. So let's go ahead and give it a test run, and also listen to the noise level. Visually, you can see that it did a really good job. It is a little loud, definitely louder than the machine that I was used to, but seems to have done a really good job up to this point. So we're going to continue to test the machine and let you guys know in a few weeks how it's working. Next time you see it, it'll probably be much dirtier. Let's take a look at this canister, if I can whip around in this direction here, see if it picked up anything. Just at the bottom here, I see quite a lot of hair, dog hair. I have 2 dogs. And dust particles definitely at the bottom, but it didn't fill the canister or anything. Hello everyone. So I didn't think we'd be together again this quickly. It's only been 3 weeks since I've owned this particular machine, model number 2690, but it is in fact going back to the store. After 3 weeks of use and not even heavy use, probably 2 times per week, so a total of 6 uses, there is a manufacturing defect on this item. I contacted the BISSELL company and I was given 2 options. Number 1, return it to the store where I originally purchased it, because I'm still well within the 1 month return frame, as it's only been 3 weeks. The second option was to drive to a local BISSELL repair shop and they would repair the issue. The issue that I had with the machine, I was working with it last week. Let me go down here to the floor. And the electrical cord has started to split already. I was told that the BISSELL company could somehow replace this. I don't see how that's possible since it's completely attached to the machine. They'd have to actually give me a new machine, but they did provide the option to take it to a service center, but I'm going to be returning it to the store. It started to split in 2 places along the cord, and this is after just 6 uses. For that reason, it's a safety hazard, especially if you have children and or pets, so this is for sure going back, and I'm not sure that I'm going to replace it with the same product. Most likely I'm going to exchange it for something else. Although the machine has a few pros, it has definitely more cons. Since I've been using it, I've really become aware that it's like a toy. All of the parts are plastic. There are no real metal components on this machine. It keeps the weight down, but it's also very cheaply made and poor quality overall. It also is not good for taller people. I am 5'10", and there's no way to make the handle any taller. I called BISSELL and asked, and that's the standard length. There's no way to get an attachment to make it higher. So if you are taller, you're going to find it very hard to work with this machine. Like I said, I'm 5'10", and it's a struggle. I would say anybody 5'7" and above is really going to struggle to push this machine around. The other thing, I placed it here on 3 different types of carpets. This one in the back is kind of like a shag. It has like a bunch of fibers that lift up. This second one here is memory foam. And then the third one here is a very low pile. And then of course you have hardwood in the back. This machine does super good on hardwood, so I will give it credit for that. If you have a majority hardwood floor, you're gonna really love this machine. This particular rug, I did run it over this and it ate it up completely. It got stuck inside the machine and I had to turn off the machine to yank it back out. Same thing with the memory foam. It can't go well over memory foam. It did okay on the low pile carpet, which is this one right here. So something thinner and low pile, it'll be okay. Thicker, it's going to get stuck. The machine has a self-propelling type of feature so that you don't have to struggle to push it. But if you place it on a high pile carpet, the machine gets stuck. It has to be forced to go forward, so it won't self-propel. It does have a very nice large dustbin. I really liked that. I could do several rooms before I had to empty this container. So there are some positives, but overall, I would not recommend this machine at all. Just because of the poor quality of construction, I think you're sacrificing a lot just to get a lower weight. The only attachment that I used is this one right here. This is like the little spinner brush. Really good for use on furniture. I was able to use it on a sofa and also an armchair, and it did really good, especially at picking up pet hair. But this was the only attachment that I had the opportunity to use. It was the turbo brush. But anyway, I've never done a review of a product that I've only owned for 3 weeks, but I think it can be valuable to some people to show how the product just didn't hold up. I would have liked to have been an owner for a longer period of time. I was using this to replace a Hoover that I had for 7 years. So it's not like I buy vacuums, you know, all the time. I had my other one for 7 years, and I was hoping to have this for a really long time, but more negatives than positives, and especially the workmanship being so poor right there and on other places as well. So back to the store this one goes, and if I get a replacement, I will show you what I get. If you have any questions, please let me know. I hope this was helpful for some of you considering this particular machine. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day. Bye-bye.